Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today we're going to look at volume 3 of my binder reveal. In case you've missed my earlier 2 videos on this, I'm just showing some cards I have in my baseball card binders. Kind of inspired by my man Vintage Cards Steve. He's been doing this in some of his videos in the past. So I'm taking you through usually about one a week of my binders. I believe I have 7, and this is number 3 of 7. This one is just a random binder from just a store. It's not even decorated anything at all like baseball, but that's okay. In case you missed my other videos, I go in alphabetical order, and so we'll get right into this because this one I think has quite a few pages. So we're going to pick up with Freddie Freeman in the obviously letter F's, and then we'll see how far we can make it here. These cards are not my... There's the rookie of Freddie Freeman. That's kind of an undervalued card, starting to pick up a little speed, but that might be one you want to look at possibly picking up if you don't have it. But anyway, yeah, these cards are cards that I've just stuck in binders. Looks like I actually have 2 of the Freddie Freeman 2011. I think I bought those off Facebook. Someone was selling Series 1 packs off of 2011. There's Max Fried. He's had a real good start to this year. Eric Gagne, perhaps one of the earliest relics that I have is this Diamond Dominators, piece of his jersey from Fleer Platinum, back when Fleer was making baseball cards. I don't know what year that is, but that's one of my earliest ever relic cards there of Eric Gagne. There's Joey Gallo. I don't have a lot of Joey Gallo. The Big Cat, Andres Galarraga. I don't really know why he's in my binder. These cards are still such cool cards, Fleer Metal Universe. I wish that they would bring those designs back, although Topps Fire kind of starts to look like those sometimes. Got a lot of Andres Galarraga. But anyway, yeah, you're not going to see any 2020 cards in here, or maybe even some really high, or at least for me, pretty good 2019 cards. I keep all those in a 3200 count box. So here's my Nomar Garciaparra. I was a big fan of his back in the day. I remember it was him, Jeter, and A-Rod were supposed to be the next wave of shortstops, and they were, I mean, for the most part, they didn't disappoint. They were very, very good. Nomar Garciaparra, I liked him. Mitch Garver got his rookie card there out of a recent pack in 2018 Topps. Tyler Glasnow, I've been able to find his cards pretty cheap over the last year or so. He was really, really good last year. And then this card I really liked, the Bell and the Glasnow. I think you saw that in my Josh Bell portion of the binder. I was able to purchase 2 of them. Been able to pick up some of these Topps High Tech of him as well. Here's a page of just random prospects. I made this page last year when I was collecting Bowman, and I just put all my prospects on one page, and then I've never actually sorted them all out to put them on separate pages. So none of those are first Bowman, but I should probably eventually get rid of that. Here's one of the original pages. Look how thick it is at the top. My puppy that I had like in the early 90s, 92, 93, 94, 95. Puppy chewed it up a little bit. Tom Glavin, Hall of Famer. There's a classic picture right there. Smoltz, Glavin, Avery, Maddox. Man, they were so good. I mean, look at how cool those cards are, man. Looks like a little peacock type design. Tommy Glavin, Hall of Famer. Kind of goes under the radar sometimes, but one of the best. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. I do not have the Paul Goldschmidt rookie card. You'll see a lot of these cards from recent years. Just base cards, nothing too crazy. But Goldschmidt could be on a Hall of Fame track if he keeps it up. Arizona's, well, kind of been struggling this year, but Cardinals can't even play right now with all the coronavirus, so he's obviously having an issue there. Juan Gonzalez, guys, I've said this on my channel before, was my favorite player back in the 90s. Not Griffey, not Bonds. It was Juan Gonzalez. I love the Texas Rangers, and so I traded for so many Juan Gonzalez cards back as a kid in junior high, going into high school. Here's one. They spelled it right on one version of Stadium Club, but then on the Members' Choice they spelled it wrong. That happened quite a bit with some of his cards. He's actually a pretty good through-the-mail guy. Now, I haven't actually ever sent anything to him because he is in Puerto Rico, but that might be one that I eventually try because he was so cool of a player, at least for me. There's the reverse. This is not the reverse negative. There's one of the versions of that card, his rated rookie, that is, it makes him look like he's batting left-handed, which is a little more valuable. Now, it's not going to be that valuable. But look how many pages I have of Juan Gonzalez, guys. You can see some of these cards are repeating itself. This, I bought one like blaster box of Bowman, or not Bowman, this, it has the Pro Debut label, but it was like TriStar Plus, Prospects Plus. It had the Billy Butler, had the Luke Hochever. Later on, you'll see when I get to Clayton Kershaw, I'll have the Kershaw of this as well. There's the one, I bought that off of Facebook for like a quarter not that long ago. Alex Gordon, being a Kansas City fan, he was supposed to be the man, like so good that the Royals couldn't even mess him up. And he kind of struggled. He first came up as a third baseman, struggled. They sent him back down. He learned how to play in the outfield. There's his Wichita Wranglers card. They don't even have their AA team in Wichita anymore. Now it's in Northwest Arkansas. But Alex Gordon has been such a cool guy in Kansas City. Played with him his whole career. The big home run in the World Series off of Familia to get the 2015 World Series kick-started. There's some other random Bowman cards I put in there. And I know I've got Vintage Card Steve up in Nebraska. He probably can tell lots of stories about Alex Gordon and how he's revered up there in Nebraska, especially in the Omaha, Lincoln area. Zach Greinke, man, he's going to be a Hall of Famer as well one day. He doesn't throw very hard anymore, but he's smart, and he has control, and he's been so durable. He's got such good mechanics. I really can't even remember if he's missed too many starts in his career. Like, can you guys remember Zach Greinke being on the disabled list at all? I don't know if I can. Like, if you look at his career stats here, I go back on this card. Look how many starts he makes. Not that you all care about Zach Greinke's starts, but games, 24, 33. This one year he did sit out. He kind of had some mental health issues with anxiety. Then he came out of the bullpen, 52, 32, 33, 28, 31. That 21 and 13, that's when he got traded. So that's actually 34 starts in a year, 28, 32, 32, 26, 32, 33. Man, that's some awesome longevity. Great career. Former first-round pick by the Royals. Here's my Griffey. I've shown off my Griffey cards before in my top 10 King Griffey cards. But in case you weren't subscribed back then or you're just not watching it, nothing too crazy, nothing too high-end. Sports flicks there, always being really cool. See, we get the little motion in the card. I took one of the cards out there, the Super Nintendo game card. I thought about getting it graded, but then I decided against it. At least I haven't sent it in yet. So we'll go through these Griffies. Now it goes into his Reds career. I kind of like that one, that hit parade. And this one's from a NASCAR. It's part of the championship pit crew. It's from a NASCAR pack. I don't remember why I was buying NASCAR cards. And now they're starting to put Griffey back into more modern cards there. You saw the Top Stadium Club from this year. Some of these other ones are cards that I just picked up in random flea market grab bags and stuff. So I'm starting to actually get some more. Vladdy, this is Vladdy Sr., one of the other earliest relics of Vladimir Guerrero. Bat relic from Clubhouse Collection from Topps Archives. No, Topps Heritage. I want to get the Clubhouse Collection Vladimir Guerrero Jr. from Topps Heritage. And that way I can like complete the circle, right? I can have his dad's relic from Clubhouse Collection, and I can also have his son's. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And it's not really going to be that expensive. I've just forgotten about it, and I haven't done it lately. All right, so here's my Vladdy Juniors. I made a top 10 video on my Vladdy Juniors. There's the update rookie card. I've got a couple versions of that. Looks like 3 of them here on this first page. Oh, looks like I got 2 more on this page. I got quite a bit of Topps update last year. I'm trying to find the Vladdy. Hoping that one day that kind of turns into the Ronald Acuna, obviously not the bat down version, but just the regular update Ronald Acuna version. Here's the man, Tony Gwynn, got one of those stickers. Used to have those sticker books. I've got them somewhere in my basement, the like 1987, 88 sticker books. They're trying to bring those back. I see them at Walmart. There's the hitting machines. I always like those Fleer Ultra inserts with Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn seemed like such a good guy. He made a commercial for the Beckett magazine with Bip Roberts one time. That was one of my favorite baseball commercials ever. They were teasing Bip Roberts about his card is worth like 10 cents or something. So I don't know if that's on YouTube or archived anywhere, but if it is, I'd love to go back and watch it because it's really cool. Gallery of Stars from Diamond Kings there, Tony Gwynn. Such a class act. Sorry he had to, he's been gone so soon there. Josh Hader. Seems like I have a million Josh Hader cards and they all look the same. I don't know. Just his hair flowing and getting ready to throw a pitch. You saw I picked up a Josh Hader autograph version of Topps Chrome. This is the Topps Rainbow foil. of his rookie card. That's a pretty nice one. Gold Cup right there. Another Hall of Famer who left us too soon, Roy Halladay. He was so good. If you don't know Roy Halladay's story, he came up to the major leagues. He struggled. They sent him back to A-ball to get it together. Single A. And he finally kind of got everything worked out and then went on to become a Hall of Famer through the no-hitter in the playoffs and was just an absolute horse on the mound. Roy Halladay. Cole Hamels, and there's a random Ian hat. Cole Hamels kind of ran out of room. Rookie sensation there. That's a pretty nice rookie of Cole Hamels. Not super valuable, but Cole Hamels has some ties to my area. I believe he is married to a woman from Missouri, or at least he was. She was actually on Survivor way back in the day. Here's Bryce Harper. I don't have a ton of awesome Bryce Harper. This might be my earliest Bryce Harper card. Bowman card there. I don't remember what year that is. But a lot of my Bryce Harper has just been accumulated over the last couple years. And a lot of it's going to be base cards. Oh, there's the 2013. I didn't even realize I had that one. 2013 Gold Cup card. I don't believe I have any rookies of Bryce Harper, so I'm not the biggest Harper fan. I don't hate him. Like, some people just really despise him. I think he's obviously got his flaws, and he's also got some things that I think he's kind of given a bad rap for. I think the way he handled his contract with Philadelphia was actually pretty cool. Like he said, I don't want to have an opt-out. I want to be there. I want people to know I'm here for the long haul. I want to finish my career there. So I give him some props for that. Here's Todd Helton. Might be in the Hall of Fame one day. Obviously playing in Colorado, you get somewhat penalized or not looked at the same way as people who played in a different environment. So there's a pinnacle rookie of Todd Helton. Didn't know. Maybe I found that in a flea market or something. One of the all-time greats, Rickey Henderson, right here. I actually saw, now I didn't meet him, but I saw Rickey Henderson when the All-Star game came to Kansas City in 2012. They had a fan fest at like a local convention center, and so I went up there with some buddies, and we went into this convention, and they had, as we're trying to get in the place, we just randomly saw Rickey Henderson trying to walk in there too. We're like, oh wait, guys, that is Rickey Henderson just randomly trying to get into this building too. And he's kind of an eccentric guy. If you guys don't know the stories about Rickey Henderson, he's just kind of a unique character, I guess, to say the least. But I like Rickey Henderson. Also like Felix Hernandez. I'm glad that he was able to catch on with the team. Now, he opted out, but he had been signed by Atlanta. Orel Hershiser, not in the Hall of Fame, but has the Major League record for most consecutive scoreless innings. It's like 60, I want to say 63 or 69 consecutive scoreless innings. So I put him in my binder. Picked up his rookie card at the flea market a couple weeks ago. Keston Hiura. This is his Topps Update rookie card. Looks like I have 3 of that. Oh, this one's Topps Chrome. And then I have just the rookie debut, which is not as valuable, but still pretty nice. I was able to get a lot of these Keston Hiuras. I bought all these at a card show for like $0.25 a piece or something like that. There's the Optic rated rookie of Keston Hiura. He's off to a pretty good start this year. Has 3 or 4 home runs. Trevor Hoffman. Well, I think he might still be the all-time saves leader. There, he started with the Marlins. Not a lot of people remember that. Some of you, I'm sure, do. I think he might have even started as a position player. I don't even know if he was a pitcher to start his career. Matt Holliday. This card's actually really cool. I didn't even realize how cool of a card it was. The camo short print, 2013, and Matt Holliday. I didn't realize how rare that was when I first got it because it's numbered out of 99 right here. Matt Holliday, I don't think is going to make it in the Hall of Fame, but he obviously has a solid Major League career. He might be in the Hall of Very Good instead of maybe the Hall of Fame. Rhys Hoskins, and he's got a pretty epic mustache he's growing right now for the Phillies. He kind of single-handedly won me my fantasy league a couple years ago when he came up as a rookie and hit all those home runs at the end of the year. Hosmer is very revered in this part of the country for his leadership and all of his contributions for the Royals, 2015 World Series champions, obviously going to the World Series in 2014. This is like you can see it there, it's like a special Westar Energy card. It looks like the 2013 design, but it's like some special version they made for, look at the back of it, some energy company. It must be in Kansas City, I don't know. Can't remember where I found that card. I just got it at like in a flea market thing or something. Someone in Kansas City must have had it. Ryan Howard went to college in Missouri, down in Springfield, Southwest Missouri State. No, it's just called Missouri State right now. Dakota Hudson, Got one of his cards. I put him in there. He was having a pretty good year last year. Ichiro, just retired, will eventually be a Hall of Famer. Some people consider him the all-time hit king if they combine his hits in the major leagues plus his hits in Japan. I don't know if I would quite go that far, but he's definitely one of the greatest players of all time. Man, when he came on the scene in the United States, he just was unstoppable force. Those Seattle teams were crazy to watch. All right, we're nearing the end here. Bo Jackson, perhaps my favorite card growing up as a kid, in his Auburn Tigers football uniform, holding the baseball bat. Classic baseball. It's like 1987 classic baseball. That was like one of the hottest cards back in the late 80s. I put his football cards in there. He was just such a freak of nature, and he seems like a really cool guy. That one's got a big crease. I was probably messed with it too much as a kid. But if you haven't watched the documentary, I think it's a 30 for 30 on Bo Jackson. It's well worth your time. Okay, Reggie Jackson. I don't really collect Reggie Jackson, or I didn't as a kid. These are all cards that I picked up, over the last couple years in random flea market grab bags and stuff. So if anyone out there is a Reggie Jackson fan or they need some of these cards, just let me know and we can work something out. Because I know there's a lot of Yankees fans and Reggie Jackson fans out there. Kenley Jansen, another converted. He's a converted catcher. Picked up this Bowman Chrome rookie at a card show for like $1 last year at some point. And Derek Jeter. This card is so cool. It's not his rookie. We got this like MLB debut from Upper Deck. I think that says MLB debut of Derek Jeter. I don't think any of these are too highly priced. These are all just kind of the maybe second tier or even third tier cards of Derek Jeter, rookie cards. Some of them obviously aren't even rookies. Here's one of my favorite cards of all time, the Derek Jeter. This is with George W. Bush, in the crowd, and Mickey Mantle in the dugout. Now that was kind of a weird thing Topps did back then. I don't know how much value that card has, but that year it was always kind of the card to look for to see if you could find the one with Mickey Mantle in there. And I believe the last player in my binder in this one is Eloy Jimenez of the Chicago White Sox. I know I got a lot of Chicago fans and some big Eloy fans here. So these are my Eloy cards. I don't know if I have any more that are in my 3,200 count box, but here's some of them from, this might be my best one, the gold parallel from Topps Series 2 last year. I didn't even remember I had that card. When I first pulled it, I didn't realize how rare it was. So that's one I'm probably going to have to get graded at some point because I really believe in Eloy. He's going to be good. And then look at this. You all remember me pulling that thing. Look at how bad the centering is on that one. And then here's actually a good one. They kind of redeemed themselves and got me a good one in the next pack. So anyway, guys, there you have it. I'm about at 18 minutes, so I apologize for the length. This is probably my biggest binder, but I appreciate you watching and going through this binder with me. I've got 4 more, and we will check these out maybe once a week if you guys are interested in seeing some of the cards from my just binders of collections there. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.